Alright guys, so this first little part is me leaving the truck stop. So I'm probably only going to get into third gear. Okay, this is what I mean. It's over and down is low or first. Never really use that. And then this is a 13 speed. And technically up is first gear, but I call it second. I use this as a 10 speed with the red splitter right here. So second, third, fourth, fifth. Don't ever use this anymore. So that would be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, but I'm splitting in between. So technically it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high low, 6 high low, 7 high low, 8 high low, 9 high low, high low, high low. Ho, 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 ho. All right, that was retarded. So I'm sure there's going to be somebody out there that's going to tell me how to shift properly and whatnot, but yeah, let's roll. I'm only about quarter throttle right now. Don't need to jam on it. So now I'm in fourth. But it's actually third. Stupid low gears always confusing me. Onto the on-ramp and let's get rolling. I usually don't do this, I just go straight into down, but since I'm going uphill, flip that. And pre-select for that gear. Pre-select again. Pre-select again. Pre-select. Let the revs come up. Select, drop down into final gear, and then you can go ahead and pre-select for your 13th gear. Now what I mean by pre-select is just flipping this red splitter up, ready for your next gear, so you don't have to flip that in neutral kind of thing. So you pre-select, because you can do this all day, but the minute you do that and then release the throttle all the way, then that gear drops, and then you gotta, if I was downshifting, I'm here right now, I do that to downshift, I lift off and it disengages, and then you hit the throttle about half, and then it brings it up and, engages it into gear. So get back into gear there, and there we go. Set the cruise, and we're good to go. Alright, so now it's time to pull off the highway, downshift. I'm in 13th gear right now. And usually what I do when I'm downshifting is well, let me show you. I'll bring this down into 12th. And then I'll just start grabbing grabbing full gears. So I let it come down to about 1200 RPM and then rev up to about 14. And I just grab full gears all the way down. The reason I keep it in the lower selector, I don't know the nomenclature, I'm sorry, but is, you know, if you come to a stop, you don't have to select that down. It's just a lot easier. You're not in the higher selector gear. I don't know what that's called. I'm sorry. So I'm in 8th right now. I'm about 25 miles an hour right now. Flat, and I'm going to be accelerating, so I'll just grab a full gear from here and then start selecting. Now the secret to floating a gear is as soon as you come off and neutralize the transmission and engine, you basically just, as soon as you lift your foot off the gas, basically pop it out of gear, and then as the revs are coming down, you pop it into the next gear, and it happens like that. Boom, boom. Downshift because I'm going uphill, so when I'm going uphill I usually only grab half gears because it keeps my torque in the proper range, or my revs in the proper range. And there's a real slow truck in front of me, so stoplight, so it's full gears basically all the way down into 7th. And then just pop it out. You're not supposed to do that though, you're always supposed to keep it in gear. In case, you know, something happens and you gotta go, but if anything ever happened, I just come off the brakes, and depending on my speed, I'd know which gear I'd be in, so. show you reverse. There's reverse. And what that does, makes the truck go backwards.